Welcome to Storytime today. So glad that you have joined us. Our story today is from the Old Testament. It's the story of Gideon. And the title of our story is Who Me? It is written from the perspective of Gideon. The Midianites were awful, cruel, terrible people. They wrecked all of our crops, stole our animals, and left us nothing to eat. Someone had to do something. Imagine how surprised I was when that someone turned out to be me, especially because I was hiding in a wine press threshing wheat so the Midianites wouldn't find it. I know, I'm a wimp, but it was right and there that God spoke to me. You're going to destroy the Midianites, God told me. Me, I said. You have to be kidding. My clan is the weakest of all the tribes, and I'm the last guy anyone would ask to do something like that. But God insisted. I asked God 3 times to prove that this was what He really wanted me to do, and of course, 3 times God gave me a sign. No doubt about it, God wanted me for the job. Probably because God wanted to be sure everyone knew it was only by His power, not mine, that the Midianites would be destroyed. Their army was so gigantic that there were too many soldiers to even count, so I needed to form the biggest army I could muster. But God had other plans. I started by gathering 32,000 men. God said that was too many. If we won, we could say it was because of our strength, not God's. So I sent home all of those who were afraid to fight, and that left me with 10,000 soldiers. But that was still far more than what God wanted. So after one more test, 300 men were left. 300 versus too many to count. I hoped God knew what He was doing. We waited till it was dark. I gave each man a ram's horn and a torch inside a clay jar. We scattered around the hills surrounding the massive army below. Then, at the same time, we blew the horns and cracked open our torches and shouted, "For the Lord and for Gideon!" The Midianites panicked. God had made them so confused that they started fighting each other. We beat them without even raising a sword. No way could we have won that battle by ourselves. 300 guys with horns and torches versus a huge army of warriors. Clearly, God was in control. Yet, God didn't do it by Himself either. God gave us instructions and we followed them. And when we obeyed God, God can do amazing things through us. That's where my confidence comes from. When God and I work together, we can change the world. I need God on my side and God needs me on His side. Like me, have you ever been afraid to do something? Whenever you feel you're not strong enough, let God be your strength. Because with God, you can do far more than you think you can. Thank you for joining us today for Storytime.